and he was after it like a terrier after a rabbit.
You must come this side! Come this side! Yes, 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 yes!
Otmar's fellow guide Shane was close at hand to help him haul Lee's bronzy from the breakers, and the battle was all over.
Thanks.
Cheers. Oh, I'm out of breath. I had to wind me rod in, go and get the camera and the pliers. Hey, first of all, isn't that lovely, eh? Well done, mate. You beat me, old man. Look at those jaws. Let's just... Oh, your hook nearly fell out. Look at those jaws. Look at the teeth on them. You can hit, oops. You can just about hear those teeth, can't you? It's a nice fish. That's got to be, what, 150, 160, something like that, aren't they? Aren't they thick? Huh? Beautiful fish. They also call this the copper shark in South Africa because it's got this lovely coppery sheen, but aren't they athletic? Big fins, yeah. That's why they fight so hardly, isn't it? Yeah. Beautiful big fins, broad head, but basically they're the athlete of the shark world, which is, we're going to put him back in a minute, which is why they're held in such high esteem. That's fabulous, isn't it, huh? Gave you a good fight.
How long was it?
20, no, actually you did well that. I think it was 25 to 7, it's now 10 past, so 35 minutes.
Not bad.
Well, let's take a few stills, shall we?
Yeah.
I'll get the camera. Okay, Lee, smile. Lovely. That's lovely. Right, put his head round this way, Lee. Right. Hold on to him. Turn him what? Turn him round. There he goes. Yes!
Otmar has driven us way north of Swakopmund to mile 72, where the Heinrich Mountains provide a most picturesque backdrop to the edge of the Namib Desert. It's time to get serious about bronze whalers.
But before I cast, let me show you the specialised tackle that we use for landing these bronze whalers. In fact, most of the rods here that Otmar uses are 14-foot South African carbon one-piece rods. Mine's a British beach caster with a medium bottom joint and a long top one, making it 14.5 feet altogether. And the reel, well, this is a 10,000 size multiplier, and I've got 300 yards of 30-pound test on it. And with a 25% inherent stretching monofilament, that gives me something like 400 yards to play with. And if I haven't got it in by then, well, then I don't deserve to be fishing for it in the first place. Now, to the 30-pound monofilament, I've tied on a bimini twist knot, which goes through 2 half hitches onto the 100-pound rubbing leader with a 5-turn uni knot. And then the rubbing leader, 100-pound test to stop the abrasion of the shark's rough skin, goes the length of the rod and all the way down to the trace, the wire trace, with a lead slider and a bead above. And on the business end of the wire trace is a size 9.0 hook. And then the lead link is on 20 inches of 40-pound line, and I've got a 6-ounce breakaway on the business end. You might notice that I'm wearing yachting gloves here. It's because holding a rod for a long time does tend to give you hand cramp if you should play a bronze whaler for anything up to 2 hours. And you've got to remember, these fish can be bigger than yourself. They're something completely different. And on my thumb, I've got a little bit of plastic finger off a glove that acts as a thumbie to break the spool.
And for bait, we're using fresh mullet heads, which really cast well, because roaming along the surf line, attracted by a rubby-dubby trail of crushed mackerel and mullet, were several large bronze whalers.
Here we are, it's all going on here. We're miles from nowhere. We've got a shark in the surf that we're trying to spot. And we've got a microlite going overhead. Would you believe it? What a place.
Strangely, for quite some time they ignored our bait, which was extremely frustrating. You tend to believe those stories of sharks being bloodlusting killers, but not so, believe me. Eventually, however, they could not resist the aromatic juices of a freshly killed fish, and both Lee and I simultaneously hooked up. It was about time too.
You're in as well, Lee.
It was a wonderful, truly mad and manic moment for us both.
Hold him tight, hold him tight. Oh no, you still got him. Still there.
I naturally assumed we were both into sizable bronze whalers, but that wasn't the case.
It's a cow shark!
Cow shark, bring him in,
Yeah.
quick, let's have a look at him. Well, no, these are quite rare.
Careful, he will bite.
Watch his feet, watch his mouth.
He's like a dog.
Because he'll snap, he's just like
Okay,
a bulldog.
okay.
Okay. Wow.
Get it in.
God, talk about a double header here. I don't know whether I've got another one of those or a bronzy. You know, I was casting to those bronzies in the edge. I saw one move right to left and wham! Just as Lee pulled into that, I had something on the end here.
I don't think there's a cow shark what you got on. I think it's a
But it's
bungee.
coming out, I don't know what it is.
I think it's a bungee.
Oh, this fishing here in Namibia, there must be so many sharks out here. Unbelievable fun. Look at what a double header. Now you have a look at the jaws on that. That is something else. Cool, I wouldn't like to put my foot in there, would you? Oh, I'm so glad we hooked one of these sharks eventually that have been repeatedly coming in here. They've been refusing our baits. It's just been like chubbing on the upper Wensum. You see a chub, you swing it a worm or a slug and it takes it, and this is just what the shark fishing's been like. Most unusual, but so exciting. Hey, well done, you cow shark.
I just put it back.
No, I'm sorry, I wanted to go and have a look and do a two-shot and all that, but it was impossible. I don't know what this is.
Taking a lot of line.
I know. Well, Lee, all those fish in the surf took some time to actually get one of them to pick up, and then what happens? We get them both pick up together. Whoa, listen to that line humming. It's amazing, you know, what a 30-pound line, I'm leaning on it. If this line goes on, splashing me back. Look at that line go, Lee.
in yet.
Oh, well, you know, in Australia, this same shark grows to over 600–700 pounds and it's classed as a man-eater, isn't it, in Australia? And yet we see people swimming here. You never had anybody taken?
We never had any shark attack in Namibia.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't go paddling too deep. Well, these are the best sharks I've ever caught. The fastest, the most powerful. A wonderful sport, really wonderful sport. No wonder you get so many people out here, Otmar.
Everybody wants to catch a ball.
Yes. That cow shark you had put up a great fight, didn't it?
Yeah, it was sort of hammering down the body, you know, it was hammering
Very
down all the
doggy,
time.
very doggy.
Yeah, yeah.
And you don't catch many of those here, you know, so that's a... Oh, in fact, I've never caught a cow shark before, so...
That's my first one.
Well, that's one up you got on me then.
He's still not tired. He's still under the water.
Taking you out.
Yeah. Good. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it. It's all... Still must be out of the way.
Oh, well, I don't feel too bad at all. Perhaps I'm getting younger, who knows? It's wonderful, self-inflicted pain. The tide's just come up. It's about 4 breakers out.
Hold him, Lee. Hold him on the tail. Hold.